Number 10. Joseph Kony. Joseph Kony is the notorious leader of the Lord's Resistance Army, LRA, a guerrilla group originally based in Uganda. Kony gained international infamy for his brutal tactics, which include the abduction of children to serve as soldiers and sex slaves. Under his command, the LRA has been responsible for a wide range of human rights abuses across several countries in Central Africa. Despite numerous efforts to capture him, Kony has remained at large, and his actions have led to widespread displacement and suffering. Number 9. Ismael El Mayo. Zambada Ismael Zambada. Garcia, known as El Mayo, is a leading figure of the Sinaloa cartel, one of the most powerful drug trafficking organizations in the world. Zambada has been involved in the narcotics trade since the 1970s and is known for his strategic acumen, which has allowed him to avoid capture for decades. His leadership has seen the Sinaloa cartel involved in extensive drug trafficking, money laundering, and violent conflicts with rival cartels and law enforcement agencies. Number 8. Omar Hassan al-Bashir. Omar Hassan al-Bashir was the president of Sudan and is accused of orchestrating genocidal campaigns during the Darfur conflict, which resulted in hundreds of thousands of deaths and widespread displacement. Al-Bashir's government was marked by its harsh treatment of dissent and the use of military force against civilians. In 2009, he became the first sitting president to be indicted by the International Criminal Court for crimes against humanity, war crimes, and genocide. Number 7. Ayman al-Zawahiri. Ayman al-Zawahiri is the leader of al-Qaeda, taking over after the death of Osama bin Laden. Under his direction, al-Qaeda has continued to promote jihadist ideology around the world, encouraging and orchestrating terror attacks. Al-Zawahiri has been instrumental in fostering ties with other terrorist organizations to bolster al-Qaeda's influence globally. Despite numerous efforts to neutralize him, he remains a significant figure in global terrorism. Number 6. Abu Bakr al-Baghdadi. Abu Bakr al-Baghdadi was the leader of ISIS, under whose command the group seized large territories in Iraq and Syria and declared a caliphate. Baghdadi's leadership was marked by extreme brutality, including mass executions, enslavement, and other atrocities that drew international condemnation. He was responsible for inspiring terror attacks around the world and used digital media effectively to spread ISIS's ideology. Baghdadi was killed in a U.S. military raid in 2019. Number 5. Qasem Soleimani. Major General Qasem Soleimani was the commander of the Quds Force, an elite unit of the Iranian Revolutionary Guards responsible for their extraterritorial operations. Soleimani played a crucial role in military operations across the Middle East, supporting Shiite militias in Iraq, the Assad regime in Syria, and Houthi rebels in Yemen. His strategies significantly shaped political landscapes in these regions. Soleimani was killed by a U.S. drone strike in 2020. Number 4. Ibrahim al-Asiri. Ibrahim al-Asiri was a chief bomb maker for al-Qaeda in the Arabian Peninsula, notorious for creating explosive devices that were difficult to detect, including the underwear bomb intended to blow up a U.S. airliner. Al-Asiri's expertise in bomb making made him one of the most dangerous terrorists, as he provided al-Qaeda with the means to carry out high-profile attacks. He was reportedly killed in a drone strike in 2017. He was charged by the U.S. for his role in hacking into American companies to steal sensitive information, which marked a significant moment in the U.S.-China cyber relations. His actions highlight the ongoing tensions and the complexities of cybersecurity in international relations. Number 2. Mokhtar Belmokhtar. Mokhtar Belmokhtar, often nicknamed Mr. Marlboro for financing terrorism through illicit cigarette trafficking, is linked to al-Qaeda in the Islamic Maghreb. He has orchestrated multiple high-profile attacks in North Africa, including the deadly siege on the In Amenas gas facility in Algeria. Belmokhtar's ability to evade capture and continue operating, despite various counterterrorism efforts, has made him one of the most elusive and dangerous terrorist leaders. Number 1. Rupert Murdoch. Rupert Murdoch is a media mogul whose ownership of major outlets like Fox News has given him substantial influence over public opinion and political discourse, especially in the United States and the United Kingdom. His media networks have been criticized for promoting divisive and biased content, which some argue undermines democratic processes and contributes to social polarization. If you found today's video enlightening, don't forget to check out our recommended video on where we explore more about the global efforts to combat these dangerous forces. It's available right here on our channel, and it's a perfect next watch to continue expanding your understanding.